know how you can keep up anymore. Like, especially if you're one of these collectors that buy these trendy bags every season. Like, you know, I can imagine, like, imagine buying the Shell bag and then going to Chanel and buying the Star bag, and then, I don't know, and then going and being like, oh, I love Phoebe Philo, and then buying that big extra large Cabas. You would have spent like $30,000. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. I've been recently browsing some of, you know, the top brands such as Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, their websites, and I don't know, lately I've been kind of a little bit shocked by the prices, and that just goes to tell me that, you know, maybe it's time to retire from luxury, because although I do have a lot of expensive bags, and some of my bags cost over $8,000 Australian, which is a lot of money, to be honest. Like, when it gets to that point, I'm like, okay, well, you gotta slow down. But it seems like actually now most bags are costing over that much, which it never used to be the case. You know, back in 2018, for a really nice bag, you just had to spend like maybe 4,000 Australian dollars, 5,000, and that was still a lot of money. But now when I go on the Chanel website, every bag is averaging around $8,000 to $9,000, and if I saw this 3 years ago, I would be like, what the heck? So that tells me that I'm probably never ever going to buy a bag from Chanel again, also because of the quality, and, you know, I've made a lot of videos about this as well, but I'm definitely retired from Chanel bags, that's for sure. And, you know, I also am obsessed with Hermes, but even looking at some of the other brands, you know, a Lady Dior bag for a small size is now $9,000, and I don't know, I feel like I've been a little bit out of the loop, because I actually didn't realize that the like basic version of the Lady Dior, or the plain black, was almost $10,000 now. You know, a few years ago it was nowhere near that price, and that makes me think, well, maybe I'm not going to buy a Dior bag at all. But I did see a really gorgeous Caro bag on the website that I'm actually in love with, and I'm not usually into Dior, but they've got this like small capsule range of like floral bags, and they are so cute. So I clicked on this Caro bag. It was still around $5,000, and I realized that it's in denim, it's not even in leather. But oh my gosh, that bag is so cute. But yeah, that's probably all I like from Dior. The prices, even for a book tote, it's $5,000, which literally looks like, I don't know, it gives me Muji bag vibes. And then when I headed over to Louis Vuitton, well, my current most favorite bag on the website is probably this Venus bag, which is like a seashell. But in Australia, guys, that bag is $8,600. Again, almost $9,000 for a seashell in canvas. Yes, this is adorable. Yes, everybody is doing these novelty bags. Like, Chanel has a star shape this season. They've had the heart shape. Now they're doing the shell shape. But look at the price, guys. Like, there's no way I could spend that much on a novelty piece like that. I think what's so shocking is that the prices have gone up so rapidly in the last few years, and just, if you kind of like don't look at the websites for like 6 months and then you go back on the website, you get a little bit of a shock. And that is what I'm starting to realize. And I'm starting to realize that luxury is really not for me. Like, if I'm getting shocked by these prices, that the luxury is not for me anymore. Like, it's too expensive. I even go on the Hermes website, and I know I expect Hermes to be expensive, but, you know, you see that Cabas bag with the H's on it, and that's $10,000, and that is literally a canvas bag with tufted H's on it. So I don't really even know what's worth it anymore, but it seems like for a really nice, decent bag, you're paying $9,000 to $10,000 on average, and that to me is just crazy. Like, I don't even know how you would enter into luxury anymore, because if you want like a decent, pretty bag, you literally have to pay $9,000. How do you feel, guys? Like, do you think are you still like going into the retail stores and like dropping that much money on like a bag like that? Also, I suppose at Louis Vuitton, their latest hot bag is the GO14. The MM size, which seems like the most average size, is $11,400. It's a lambskin in exterior. I think it's calfskin inside, and I think the outer shell of it is inspired by the inside of the trunk cases. Honestly, I do admire some of the detail in it. But at $11,400, that is a lot to stomach. However, if you compare it to like that Hermes Cabas bag, it seems kind of cheap because that Cabas bag is like 10,000 and this is 11,000. Like, I would much rather go for the LV. It just looks like more of a bag. But then at the same time, you could go to Dior and buy a Caro for like 6,000. So I don't know, the pricing is quite random as well. It's definitely the Lady Dior's. They've kind of made that really expensive. Chanel is just all expensive in general. I still think that the Dior has some like kind of hidden gems in there. Louis Vuitton pricing is just all over the place. Like, I made a video a few days ago about the new Pharrell Speedies. Like, don't even get me started on those. Like, the Speedy 25 is gonna be like, I don't know, I think it's also like 8,500 USD. Like, it's insane. Recently we had the Phoebe Philo drop as well. I know not everyone follows her as a fashion designer, but I was curious and a lot of her bags sold out straight away. Now, I wasn't as surprised by the pricing because I expected it to be similar to like Celine. The Gia bag was 3,500. It's expensive. I mean, and when you look at it, you wouldn't, it's definitely, if you know bag, like the clasps to me don't look very expensive. And I think the bag that really shocked me was the extra large Cabas tote at 8,500 USD. It's a huge bag, I'll give it that, but it is, oh gosh, like the price is out of this world, and then it doesn't look like anything special either. So I don't know, this just tells me it's time to retire, Jess. Like, you just don't get it anymore. Everything is way out of your league. Like, you just can't afford anything. So I know, guys, like, there are bags I still want to buy which are extremely high price. A Birkin 25, I would love that. That is really expensive. But for me, I'm okay to, like, you know, buy that in my life at one stage. And maybe a Constance 18, you know, something like that. Kelly 25, maybe a Kelly backpack. You know, there are still things that I really want to buy, but they're not like trend driven. They're like things that I've wanted for a long time, for like, you know, over 3 years. So they're things that I don't have to rush into getting. There's plenty available in the pre-love market. Maybe I'll even get offered one of these bags in the boutique one day. But I don't know, a lot of these like trendy bags that keep coming out that are over $9,000, I don't know how you can keep up anymore. Like, especially if you're one of these collectors that buy these trendy bags every season. Like, you know, I can imagine, like, imagine buying the Shell bag and then going to Chanel and buying the Star bag, and then I don't know, and then going and being like, oh, I love Phoebe Philo, and then buying that big extra large Cabas. You would have spent like $30,000. Like, I don't know, it's just too much money on bags. Like, back in the day, you could buy 3 bags for like under 10,000. Now it's like you gotta spend triple the money. So yeah, I don't know, guys, how do you feel? Are you someone who's collected a lot of bags and you're thinking time to retire, or are you one of these people who has just started building their handbag collection and is ready to drop the big money? Let me know. Or are you kind of similar to me and would rather shop pre-loved and be a bit more thrifty? I don't know, guys, I'm kind of like in the middle, and I'm trying to focus more on dream bags and like not be as distracted. I also am at the point where I don't want to sell any more bags because I really like all my bags, so it's not like I can do the one in one out thing anymore, which is also why I feel like I need to retire from bags. Yeah, because I don't know what to sacrifice anymore. Like, I really like all my bags. Like, I don't want to sell like my Her bag or my Kelly, or I don't want to sell my Gypsy Air. I don't want to sell my Lindy or my Pickett. Like, I don't want to sell anything, so I don't know what to do. It's kind of like I already have too many bags, so why am I adding more? Yeah, anyways, that's like not a really important problem, but yeah, I just wanted to make that blurby video today. How do you feel about all the current prices, and are you feeling like, you know, it's time to retire from luxury? Let me know, and thanks for watching my video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!